Welcome in to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of playoff baseball. Today we have our Villa Rica Wildcats playing host to the visiting Dutchtown Bulldogs. Villa Rica won their region for the third time in 4 years under head coach Wade Bailey and look to make it to the second round of the playoffs for the second time in 4 years. Villa Rica will be led in Game 1 by senior pitcher and LaGrange commit Ben Gardner. Gardner on the season has gone 7-0, has a minuscule 1.06 ERA, and has fanned 57, which is creeping up to a single-season school record. The Wildcats offensively today will be spearheaded by leadoff man and the spark plug to this Villa Rica offensive engine, senior Henry Brookshire. Brookshire leads the Wildcats in almost every single offensive category, posting a .393 batting average, a .509 on-base percentage, while slugging .596. He's added in 28 RBIs. He's came home and scored 31 times. He's walked 11 times and has stolen 19 bases. He also added in a home run last week versus South Paulding. Behind Brookshire in the lineup will be junior Austin Wilson, junior Tristan Arrowwood, senior Dylan Brad, and senior Tate Sauls, all who are batting above 300. Coach Wade Bailey comes into the series only 3 wins away from 100. He won't be able to accomplish that feat in the first round, but 2 wins here tonight will go a long way in achieving that goal. The Dutchtown Bulldogs come into the game on a bit of a hot streak. They've won 6 of their last 7 with a winning margin of 7.5 runs. Pitching-wise for the Bulldogs, Norman Jamil is their ace. He has thrown 52 2/3 of an inning. He struck out 54, but has a 5.18 ERA. He's picked off 5 batters this year, and runners have about a 78% success rate when stealing against him. The Bulldogs have a couple of guys batting above or right at 400 on the season. Kendall and Gaines are above 500 at 477 and 415 respectfully, and Carter is hot on their heels batting 397. Wilson and Carter lead the team in RBIs with 19 apiece, and Carter also leads the team in free passes with 24. Keeping the Bulldogs off the base path will be the plan for the Wildcats tonight. They have swiped 161 bags so far this year as a team. Kendall leads the way with 38 stolen bases. Gaines is right behind him with 22. We're about ready for Game 1 of the GHSA playoffs here at J.C. Williamson Field. Wildcats, Bulldogs, starts now.
Love me. Cody Blair just hit a home run. Love me.
Tate Sauls is around third. He's going to come home.
Love me.
Standing over at first with a 2 RBI single is Austin Wilson.
Love me.
Throw at the plate, not in time.
Love me.
In to score is Colby Holland.
Love me.
Brody Blair just hit a 3-run shot. Good evening, West Georgia, and welcome in to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball here at J.C. Williamson Field. It is the first round of the GHSA baseball playoffs. I am Bryce Sparling. Joining me, as always, Coach Verlin Best. Playoffs today brought to you by Mac Pilgrim. Go visit the Pilgrim Law Firm if you have got any legal troubles. The Wildcats' record at home is 12-2 this year. That is a fantastic winning percentage, Coach. Mac Pilgrim and the Pilgrim Law Firm, their winning percentage even higher than our Wildcats at home. We play host to the Dutchtown Bulldogs, who come in. Coach, they're in the same region as Northgate, who we saw earlier this year. Northgate winning that region, Noonan finishing in second, McIntosh finishing in third, and the Dutchtown Bulldogs finishing in fourth and visiting us. Coach, beautiful day for baseball here at J.C. Williamson Field.
When you hear the word baseball, you think of this kind of weather.
Absolutely, 100%. Brought to you, the weather update today, brought to you by Weather Girl Nikki on Facebook. Check out Weather Girl Nikki on Facebook and stay up to date with all the weather happening around the West Georgia area. We're going to get some rain hopefully this weekend. We need it.
Well, it's partly cloudy over on the south side, sort of cloudy up on the north side.
Okay.
And on the east side, it's it don't really matter there. And on the west side, that's down toward Atlanta, and that, that's a totally different place.
Villa Rica Baseball presented by Serpro of Carrollton. Also sponsoring Villa Rica Baseball this year, Blackwater Technology, Villa Rica Inc., Action Chiropractic, Cardinal Financial, Villa Rica First Baptist, Healthcare 316, Spot 316, Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica, Sissy's Trackside Grill, West Georgia Insurance, Harper Trailer Sales, the Morning 5 Podcast, and our exclusive premier playoff sponsor, the Pilgrim Law Firm. Coach,
How many times you said that?
I got to give him his money's worth.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about
The whole spiel?
whole spiel.
At least 5 times a game.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I think we've done 15 games this year. So that was 75 times this year I've done that whole spiel.
Yeah.
I have it about memorized.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to read it anymore, do you?
Stay tuned after the game for our Don Rich Ford Player of the Game. Your Don Rich Ford Player of the Game. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, go check out Don Rich Ford in downtown Villa Rica. Bryson Smith and Bart Smith will have you in the ride you want and ready to go. Strikeout sponsor today, as always, is Sissy's Trackside Grill. The Marine South starting lineup for the visiting Dutchtown Bulldogs. Leading off and playing center field, number 10, Kendrick Gaines. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 24, Devin Kendall. Batting third and playing right field, number 8, Cam Stone. Batting fourth and catching, number 5, Caden Carter. Batting fifth and pitching, number 1, Bryson Norman Jamil. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 2, Ethan Wilson. DHing for the Bulldogs today, number 20, Xavier Jackson. He is DHing for left fielder, number 19, Chase Clerk. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 9, Antonio Stone. And then batting ninth and playing second base, number 6, Akil Scott. For our Villa Rica Wildcats, it's going to look like this when we come up to bat in the bottom of the first. Batting first and catching today, number 9, Henry Brookshire. Batting second and playing left field, number 1, Austin Wilson. Batting third and playing second base, number 16, Tristan Arrowwood. Batting fourth and on the bump for our Wildcats, number 12, Ben Gardner. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 5, Colby Holland. DHing for our Wildcats in the sixth slot, number 24, Dylan Brad. He's DHing for number 28, Tate Sauls. He'll be over at third in the top of the first. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 10, Jasper Best. Batting eight and playing right, number 18, Cooper Thomas. And then batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 30, Maddox Rogers. So around the diamond for our Wildcats in the top of the first, it's going to look like this from left to right. Tate Sauls at third, Maddox Rogers at short, Tristan Arrowwood over at second, Colby Holland at first, Henry Brookshire behind the plate. Ben Gardner is going to be on the bump for our Wildcats. In the outfield and left field, Austin Wilson, Jasper Best in center, and Cooper Thomas over in right. We're going to pause real quick for the national anthem here on Hometown Sports Media Network. we are about set and ready to go for the first round of the playoff. Ben Gardner will take the bump for our Wildcats. Ben Gardner so far this year, he's led the team in just about every single pitching category. He's first in innings pitched with 39 1/3. He's 7-0. He's only allowed 6 earned runs. He's pitched almost 40 innings this year and only allowed 6 earned runs. He has 13 walks, 57 Ks. ERA is a minuscule 1.06. Whip at a 1.119 and average against at 208. Ben Gardner has been almost unhittable this year for our Wildcats, and he looks to continue that success in round 1 of the playoffs. Another fun stat about Ben Gardner, he's only allowed more than 1 earned run in a game once this year. He allowed 2 earned runs in a game versus Kennesaw Mountain. That is the only time this year that he has allowed more than 1 earned run in a single game. He's averaging 1.5 Ks per inning, and he's only thrown 618 pitches this year, which is quite low, especially when you kind of look around the area at what the other aces have done for their squad. 618 is quite low for your number one pitcher. So hopefully that bodes well, and hopefully there's still a lot of firepower in that right arm of Ben Gardner heading into the playoffs. Kendrick Gaines will be up first for Dutchtown. Gaines is sort of the table setter for the Bulldogs. Throw strike early, he feasts on walks. If Gaines gets on, he's usually going to try to swipe a bag or two. He's kind of the table setter. He's got 22 stolen bases so far this year. As there is a TCC fan or coach or something over in the stands trying to get a little scouting report.
Thomas County Central.
Yes, sir.
First pitch of the ball game.
It'll be a 4:03 first pitch time, and it's strike 1. That's the way to start the game. So the winner of this series will go on to face the winner of Woodstock and TCC. I bet dollars to donuts that TCC is probably going to take care of Woodstock. There's another good fastball that misses right down the middle for ball 1. That was pretty good from back here. The 1-1 from Gardner. It's swung out, foul back off the net. That'll be strike 2. Been ahead here 1-2. Gains a lefty.
If it goes up, I always want to catch it.
The 1-2 from Gardner. That's popped up, foul out of play over towards the softball field.
Get off my truck.
That will clear the softball field, actually.
Oh, wait a minute. Get off my wife's car. Truck's at the house.
That was a little bit too far for it to hit my car on a foul ball.
It could hit it.
That's going to miss for ball 2. 2-2.
Wind blowing just slightly.
Gardner kicks and delivers. That is hit on a line and over the head of Maddox Rogers at short and into shallow left field. Austin Wilson will pick it up and fling it back in. But Kendrick Gaines has a leadoff single, and that'll bring up Devin Kendall. Devin Kendall this year, for all intents and purposes, probably their best hitter. He's also their most dangerous base runner. Gaines over at first. Squaring to bunt and bunting it foul. For strike 1 is Kendall. Bunted it right back behind him. Gardner stares in. Gets the sign from Brookshire. I'm going to check the runner over at first. It's a good idea to keep him close over at first as Gaines. He's got 22 stolen bags in the season. He gets back in time, kind of stumbled. Head first slide from Gaines, but he was back in time.
No slippings in baseball.
No. He had a little bit of a slipping. The 0-1 foul back off the netting, so Gardner way ahead here 0-2. See if Ben can finish him off. He was ahead of Gaines 1-2.
Strike him out, throw him out.
A little double play action, Coach. I don't mind that at all.
Check the runner over at first, head first slide. Back in time is Gaines. This Bulldog squad has swiped 161 bases.
They don't have no place else to put it.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed. That's a Sissy's trackside grill strikeout.
They just drove a bus down here, so there's no place to put the bases when you steal them. I have stories I got to tell you, but in a second.
Too big to fit in your pocket, Coach.
Yeah.
Can't fit those. Up next for the Dutchtown Bulldogs. We'll check the runner over at first. That was a good pickoff move, but back in time is Kendrick Gaines.
A different batting stance I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Bat straight up.
Tristan, he sort of has the Tristan Arrowwood look. Tristan kind of bats like that for us. Off to second goes the runner, but that's going to be fouled off the netting, so he'll have to go back over to first. And that'll be strike one to Cam Stone. Gaines likes the 0-1, 0-2 counts. That's where the majority of his stolen bases came from this year. Not sure about the 0-1. Decent lead over at first for Gaines. Gardner stares in, nods once, kicks and delivers. That's a swing and a miss on something breaking. Good pitch from Gardner, 0-2.
So we're playing in the World Softball Tournament, Clearwater, Florida. Guy steals second base, and the umpire calls him out. Safe by a mile. he gets up, walks back to the dugout, reaches down, and picks up first base.
Check
the only
runner over
time,
at first, back in time.
the only time I've ever seen first base stolen.
Did he walk out with it?
Walk out with it.
Walked out with it.
Had to call timeout and go. And speak of the devil.
Oh, there he is. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That's another Sissy's trackside grill strikeout. Ben Gardner's second of the game. As our playoff sponsor for the playoffs just walked over.
Now he was
Matt
a card.
Pilgrim?
He was a card to coach too.
I bet. Well, I tell you, one of my favorite things about football season is sitting up there in the box and listening to him just talk about everything that's going on, the game, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's always entertaining. First pitch in the dirt. Good stop from Brookshire behind the plate. Caden Carter up to bat now. He is sometimes I forget to do play-by-play when I'm in the booth, when I'm listening to Matt, kind of just talk about stuff. Check the runner over at first. Gaines back in time with a head first slide.
He's going to slip on that initial turn.
He's close. Ben's close to picking him off.
Yeah, but close only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades.
We ain't playing neither,
We ain't
Coach.
playing either one.
And I think you almost got him there. They're going to call him safe. Gardner almost had him. I think Gaines was leaning to second.
Lady over here is just going berserk. I can tell you who it is without looking, but I'm not.
I don't have my binocular, so I couldn't see down there that well. The 1-0. That misses low and outside, ball two. .403 start time for this game. We'll have both games for you today. We got a doubleheader. Game two, 15, 20 minutes after the culmination of game one. Going to check him over again. He almost slipped off the bag. He didn't dive forward this time. He just took a couple of steps back to home, and the cleat kind of slipped off of first for his right foot. Left foot was still on it. Left foot stayed on it the whole time, so Gaines was safe. That looked awkward.
That's what I was talking about.
The 2-0 swung on in, missed. Throw down to second is in time, and they got him. What a great shot from Henry Brookshire. Picks off Gaines. Ben Gardner faces the minimum in the top of the first. We head to the bottom. It's all knotted up 0-0 here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Test Director Rick from ServPro, the leader in cleaning, restoration, and construction. It's my job to make sure our pros are prepared for anything. Storm damage? Fixed. Flood damage? We're on it. Fire damage? Not anymore. Aliens? What? Aliens? We cleaned those sites a while ago. No matter the disaster, our pros will make it like it never even happened. Find out why ServPro is the #1 choice for residential and commercial restoration projects large and small. Visit servpro.com today.
Need a trailer you can rely on? Visit Harper Trailer Sales, your source for quality utility, equipment, and cargo trailers. Locally trusted with great selection and friendly service. Harper Trailer Sales, hauling you where you need to go. Visit them online at harpertrailersales.com.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group.
Welcome again, the Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of playoff baseball here on the Wildcat Network, presented by the Pilgrim Law Firm and Villa Rica's own Mac Pilgrim. I know where Mac went. He had a nice suit on.
He did.
I don't see, Coach, I could never be a lawyer because I couldn't wear suits 7 months out of the year. I get too hot. I get too sweaty. I couldn't do it. That's why I'm a computer programmer. Get to work in shorts at my house.
If I get to that point, you still had to wear a tie.
Suit and tie?
Not a suit. Had to wear a tie. That's all they asked when I was in Columbus.
Henry Brookshire, Austin Wilson, and Tristan Arrowwood do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats to start the bottom of the first. Henry Brookshire leading the team in just about every single offensive category. He's batting .393, that's first. He's got a .509 on base percentage, that's first. He's got a 1.104 OPS, that's first. He's slugging .596, that's first. He's driven in 28 runs, that's first. He's scored 31 times, that's first. And he has 19 stolen bases, Coach, that's first.
The only thing he hadn't done first is steal first base.
Now, he hadn't done that one yet. Hadn't stolen first base yet. Nope. He's got 11 walks, and he added in a home run last week versus South Paulding. Henry Brookshire is everything you want in a leadoff man. He's got an 18-game hitting streak going into today. He's had 9 multi-hit games, and he leads the Wildcats for most multi-hit games in the season. His OPS has been above 1,000 most of the year.
Back first for the Wildcats, number 9, Henry Brookshire.
And not included in any of those stats, Coach, is how good of a defender he is and how good of a kid he is.
Well, the key to him is he can play all positions. He's catching day.
Yep.
The second game, he'd probably be a shortstop.
He made some of the most improbable, athletic, amazing plays last Thursday at the South Paulding game, that plays that had no business being made.
Yeah.
Henry Brookshire makes them. I heard something from an anonymous source on Henry Brookshire, compliment on Henry Brookshire. They said he has one of the best baseball minds they've ever seen on the baseball diamond. They said Henry has the right kind of mindset and IQ and baseball IQ. They said one of the best they've ever seen on the baseball diamond.
Just sitting and talking to him means a lot.
Yeah.
You can tell a lot about it.
He told me that, and I wasn't surprised because I've known Henry for 3-4 years now. So Brookshire is going to step in the box for our Wildcats. Righty-on-righty matchup. Norman Jamil on the bump for Dutchtown. He's their ace. First pitch. That is hit into left field. That'll be down. It'll at least be a single, probably a double with Brookshire's speed. Big turnaround first. He heads over to second. And Henry Brookshire has got our Wildcats in business. He's already in scoring position with a leadoff double.
Now batting number 1, Austin Wilson.
That'll bring up Austin Wilson. Austin Wilson, he's not too shabby either. He's second in average with .338. He's driven in 20 runs. I think he wants to try to make it 21 here with a little bit of a gapper.
What do you think a bunt would be in order?
I don't dislike that at all, Coach.
Third baseline.
I don't dislike that at all.
Make the pitcher field it and have to turn around and then throw it.
The corners for Dutchtown are thinking the same. They're in on the grass. Squaring the bunt. It's outside and low for ball 1. Yeah, little small ball. Get us on the board first. And then swing away.
Well, I think I'd swing away if a first baseman is this close.
First baseman is
30 foot away.
Yeah, he's not far. Squaring to bunt. It's a pop-up third base side, but it's going to get down. The third baseman backed up, and everybody is safe. It was a pop-up to third base. It hit the ground, and we got them at their corners, and that's going to bring up Tristan Arrowwood.
Us old folks call that, he hit that no land at all.
Coach, you've heard about the Bermuda Triangle in the outfield. That was sort of the Bermuda Triangle in the infield. It was a pop-up over to third. Giving ground was Antonio Stone. He went and covered third. Norman Jamil couldn't come off the mound quick enough and get it, so we got him on the corners.
Pitcher was supposed to come to cover the third base line.
That's what I was thinking,
Third
Coach.
baseman stays back. But the first baseman,
as the home plate umpire is telling the coaching staff for Dutchtown to get into the dugout. They had
5 people out.
4 or 5 coaches out of the dugout. They bring up Tristan Arrowwood. Gonna check the runner over at first. Back in time is Wilson. Almost threw it away. Tristan Arrowwood on the year, batting .338. Slugging .468. He's got 17 walks. That's tied for first in this Wildcat squad.
What do you think, another bunt?
I don't know about another bunt here. I'd like to see Tristan swing away. First pitch, and he popped it up a mile high to short. Devin Kendall's going to settle under it, and he catches it for out number 1.
When you drop your back shoulder,
Yeah.
it's just straight up.
And Tristan's one of those guys that we got to get going. He's been in a bit of a slump recently. He's got 1 RBI in his past 5 games, and his batting average has dipped 43 points since spring break. So I don't mind that at all, letting him swing away there with ducks in the pond, trying to get him going for the playoffs. Ben Gardner will step in the box. He's batting .317 on the year. He's got a team-leading 3 home runs. We're going to check Austin over at first, back in time with a head-first slide. Gardner's driven in 22 runs, hasn't stolen a base yet this year. Some seniors there on the outside of the fence.
No, it's just
around.
2 legs walking under that.
First pitch to Gardner is a slow hook for strike 1. Got a nice contingent of fans over there in left field, right behind the Serve Pro sign. That's where the student section is a lot of times for these playoff games.
Yep.
And that thing will get more packed as the night goes on. Pickoff move over at first, not in time. 1 out, runners on the corners. Bottom of the first, 0-0 here on Hometown Sports Media. Bryson comes set, nods and delivers. And that misses somewhere. For
Outside. Catcher had to move his mitt all the way outside his body.
Looked pretty good from here.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll tell you. We'll always be honest in the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Runners at the corners. Bryson comes set. Checks the runner at third. Nods and delivers. And I guess that one missed outside as well. Yeah.
He did. I mean, when you see the catcher, and the people don't understand this, the catcher's going to line up behind home plate directly because the pitcher has spots on the catcher's shoulders and his knees to throw at.
Yeah.
And once that glove goes outside his body, it's got to be a ball.
We'll check the runner over at first. Back in time is Wilson. 3-man crew today for this umpiring squad. That's what happens. We go to 3 men for the first 2 rounds, and then I think you go to a 4-man for the rest of the playoffs. I think. The 2-1. That is hit on a rope, but right at the shortstop. Throw over to first, not in time. They tried to double up Austin over at first. Ben hit that one on the screws. It was just right at Devin Kendall at short.
Well, you can't keep hitting atom balls to people.
I'll bring up Kobe Holland.
Just can't hit atom balls.
So after starting off the inning with a leadoff double from Brookshire, we've popped it up and lined out to shortstop. And now 2 outs with 2 on.
Bounce one off that Serve Pro sign.
I'd like that. I'm going to check Austin over in time. Bryson's going to check him over at first. Nods and delivers. There's a slow hook in there for strike one. Off the second goes Austin Wilson. Colby behind here, 0-1. Runners at first are for our Wildcats. Bryson comes set. Kick him, and that hit him. So Colby Holland will head down to first base with a hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases for Dylan Brad.
Now, number 24, Dylan Brad.
So 2 outs, bottom of the first, bases juice, 0-0. Dylan Brad steps up. He's batting .337, .418 on base percentage. He's driven in 20 runs. See if he can poke something into the gap here. First pitch Dylan sees is a slow hook that's in there for strike one. I would assume at some point we're going to start being able to tee off on that slow curve.
Start looking for it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of break. The 0-1. And that's what he does, and it's fair down the right field line. It's going to roll into the corner. We got 1 run in. We got 2 runs in. Here comes Colby around third. Heading for third is Brad. The throw not in time. Dylan Brad with a bases clearing 2-out triple. It is 3-0. Wildcats lead it. Dylan Brad did exactly what I just talked about, Coach. He waited on that curveball, and he yanked it down the first base right field line.
He did that. And the first baseman was playing fairly close to the line. He had to hit hard to get bang.
So a 3 RBI triple for Dylan Brad, and that's going to bring up Jasper Best. 3-0 Wildcats lead it here in the bottom of the first, and we ain't done yet. First pitch to Jasper, just a little high, ball 1. Jasper on the season batting .296, but his on-base percentage is .433, in big part because of the 16 walks that he's drawn so far this year. The 1-0. Swing and miss for strike one. Jasper has raised as average 100 points in March and April. He's reached base safely in 17 of the last 18 games for the Wildcats. It's kind of an excuse-me swing. Bouncer to the left side, fielding it and over to first is Antonio Stone. But the Wildcats strike first. It's 3-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
At 316 Family Medicine, we care for your entire family. With 4 locations in West Georgia and East Alabama, 316 Family Medicine offers a fresh approach to health care for all ages, from kids to seniors. Whether it's a routine checkup, chronic care, or preventative treatment, their compassionate team is committed to helping your family stay healthy and thrive. With personalized care and welcoming environment, 316 Family Medicine is here to serve you, body, mind, and spirit. Visit 316healthcare.us to schedule your appointment today. 316 Family Medicine, a fresh approach to health care.
You ever wake up, slam some coffee, and still feel like your brain's in preseason form?
That's where we come in. We're the Morning Five, your daily dose of sports, sarcasm, and a whole lot of nonsense.
You mean shenanigans?
Bold predictions? Got them. Trash takes? Absolutely. Heated debates about concession stand rankings? You bet your nachos.
Exactly. We're breaking down the Braves' blunders, high school heroes, and why the Falcons might finally not ruin our fall.
It's sports talk the way fans actually do it. Catch the Morning Five weekday mornings wherever you get your podcasts. Protect what matters most with West Georgia Insurance. From home and auto to business coverage, they offer personalized policies designed to fit your life and budget. Call 770-834-1170 or visit WGAinsurance.com. West Georgia Insurance. Coverage you can count on.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. First round of the GHSA playoffs brought to you by the Pilgrim Law Firm and our good buddy Mac Pilgrim. I tell you, one of the fun things that I love about all of our sponsors, Coach, is almost all of them are local. You know, healthcare.
You get a chance to, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you get a chance to meet the folks away from their business.
Yep.
And, a lot of times that means a lot. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
If he treat me the same way here in Ballfield and he does with the business. And most of the time, that takes place.
And it's local sponsors sponsoring their local teams.
And that's the reason local people.
Community, helping community. Yeah.
That's the reason local people will go see them.
Yep.
If you see somebody, if there's a problem, not only because I coach Mac, but if there was a problem I had legally, he'd be the first one I'd go to.
1,000,000%, Coach. Absolutely no question about it. Carter due up first. He's going to spit on ball one. You think about, Sissy's Trackside Grill right down the street. Sissy runs that. The 1-0 is a good curveball in there for strike one. Mac Pilgrim right down the road with the Pilgrim Law Group. Don Rich Ford, Bryson Smith in the dugout coaching. Bart Smith, he runs that one. Serve Pro, we got Wilsons all over the field today for Villa Rica. Good fastball strike too. Healthcare 316. Amber Boyd just opened up a new facility in the old Regions Bank in downtown Villa Rica.
Really?
1-2. Yeah, he sure did. That's high, 2-2. They said they kind of joked there. Mac's mama worked at the old Regions building when it was Regions, and now Mac owns the building, and Amber has a little spot there for it.
Right.
The 2-2 swung on and missed in the dirt. That's another Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout.
I remember when it was Regions Bank.
Yeah. And now Mac Pilgrim owns that whole building. His law group is in it. Amber Boyd's medical practice is in it. They said that's kind of a cool full circle moment that, when building that their mom worked in, now they both work in, and her son owns it. First pitch to Bryson Norma Jalil. That's popped up right side first base. Is Colby going to have enough room to make the play? He's not. That'll be strike one. Then Villa Rica First Baptist. Church right down the road that a lot of these fine people go to. I just enjoy, I enjoy all the local people that sponsor us. The 0-1's missed in the dirt. That's ball one.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rich. You want people to come in. That's the best way to do it.
The 1-1. That misses just off the plate, ball two. Coach, if we were trying to get rich with this venture, we've failed miserably.
You got that right.
We've done a really good job of promoting high school athletics, but getting rich is not something that we've excelled at. That's hitting the right field. Cooper Thomas will drift back. Now he's going to come forward, and he'll catch it for out number 2. Got to bring up Ethan Wilson.
Number 2, Ethan Wilson.
Now, if anybody out there is a millionaire and wants to sponsor, we will not turn down your check.
Oh, no. And after, let's see, I've been retired 13 years.
Yeah. First pitch to Ethan Wilson's popped up. Kind of a jam job. Ben Gardner's going to come off the mound and catch it for out number 3. Bulldogs go 1-2-3 in the top of the second. We head to the bottom 3-0. Wildcats lead it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group.
Cooper Thomas, Maddox Rogers, and Henry Brookshire do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here to start the second inning off. That's a good throw.
Good throw.
Yeah, that was a great throw from behind the plate from Caden Carter. Threw down over to second. That was a bullet. I was watching Caden Carter warm up before the game, Coach. I like his glove work. He was getting some short hops from his fielders when they were just warming up out there. Caden Carter's got a nice glove behind the plate.
Oh, yeah. I like him because he gets rid of the ball so quick.
Man, if you can do that as a catcher, you can eliminate a lot of headaches for a head coach.
You're right. Trust me. You're right.
Is that firsthand experience there, Coach?
Yes, sir.
First pitch to Cooper Thomas. That's popped up right side. I don't think there's going to be room to catch it. It's going to hit the netting, I think. No, it's going to go over the net. I'm going to go with strike one, foul ball.
Been very fortunate in the coaches I had growing up, from baseball to fast pitch softball. Without their influence and leadership.
Had some good ones?
Well, and fast pitch softball, a guy named Billy Beard comes from Calhoun, recreation director up there, or did.
The 0-1 from Bryson. That's pop foul off the netting.
He
gets close to our camera.
He made the move. I batted right-handed all the way through my ball career. He made me bat left-handed.
Oh my goodness, that was quite the switch.
No, it's real nice too. 8 of the 9 people started batted left-handed.
That's a big advantage in fast pitch softball, Coach.
2 steps.
But I was about to say, by the time you swing the bat and make contact, you're already halfway down the line.
Now all you got to do is bunt.
The 0-2 to Coop. That's a good pitch on the inside part of the corner, strike 3.
You can't take that pitch.
No.
That's okay. He's learning.
0-2.
He's learning.
Freshman.
But that,
Now hitting number 30, Maddox Rogers.
his comments were always, hit it on the ground and run like a deer.
Yeah.
And that made a lot of sense for all of us, young ones and old.
Now, did you have people that could run like a deer? Because that's never been in my repertoire, running like a deer. I run like a Clydesdale.
They were thinking run fast, not clip clop.
First pitch to Maddox, misses high ball one.
But first year we played together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
The 1-0. That's low, ball 2.
I was 22. Started batting right-handed beginning of the year. 3 games in, he made me turn left-handed.
22, Coach. That wasn't that long ago for you, was it?
Oh, yeah. And
1 or 2 years?
Made, by the time we got to the World Tournament, we had an all-world team.
Oh, my goodness. The 2-0. That misses low, ball 3. So Maddox Rogers way ahead here, 3-0.
Guy named Richard Miles that holds the scoring record of the Citadel in football.
That's right down Peachtree for strike
3-0
one.
take.
I was about to say, he probably did not have the green light there, Coach.
Nah.
If and I had a guess. The 3-1. And that is right in the exact same spot for strike 2, and it's a full count.
So I got to be real fortunate. I was one of those 4 people. Made the all-world team.
The payoff pitch. It's fouled back off the netting.
In the screen. Is that your camera up there?
My camera's up
On
top.
top. Okay, yeah.
Mine's the high one.
Yeah.
It's getting beaten and battered around there.
Had chief investigator for the DeKalb County District Attorney's Office.
on your softball team?
Yes, sir.
The payoff pitch. That is
There
yanked
you
third
go.
base
Two.
side through for a base hit.
Two.
Scooted right past Antonio Stone at third. And Maddox Rogers will stop over at first with a one-out single. We'll flip the lineup card over, and that'll bring up Henry Brookshire. Coach, I don't think there's anybody else on this squad that you would want more up to bat than Henry Brookshire with base runners on. The guy just does everything.
You're a coach. How do you tell a kid at home plate to take a pitch? You got a sign?
No, they just know 3-0 don't go.
Look.
I wouldn't even have to tell them. I think I'd be offended if I have to tell one of the kids that I coach to not swing 3-0.
Yeah, but see, that's just learning. Some of those guys that are older, 17 and 18, gets to that point to where they think it's you have to tell them because otherwise they won't do it.
I can tell you one kid that I wouldn't tell 3-0 don't go to. Be this young man up at the plate right here. The 1-0. That's pop foul out of play over towards the tennis courts. That'll reach. No, it won't reach the tennis courts, actually. 1-1 count. 1-1, one out, bottom of the second, one on. 3-0 Wildcats lead it by way of a Dylan Brad RBI, a 3 RBI triple. That base is loaded, and the Wildcats cleared them. We like those 2-out rallies, man. I don't know how many RBIs we've scored this year with 2 outs, but it seems like a ton.
It seemed like it, you're right.
The 1-1 fouled off the netting again. And Brookshire going to have to battle back here down 1-2. Score updates from around the area. Haralson County tied 0-0 in the bottom of the first. I forget who they're playing. I don't remember.
Oh, that's my excuse.
A professional broadcaster would know who they're playing.
Forgetting it.
Heard County also playing today. No clue who they're playing. I don't remember.
Oh, they pay you money to do this?
No, they don't.
Oh.
Coach, you and I get paid the same.
Oh.
And the 1-2. That's fouled out of play. Henry Brookshire doing a good job of battling over there. Nice contingent of fans over on the Dutchtown side. Dutchtown's about an hour and 15-minute drive. Not too bad. Plus, we had an early start time, so a lot of the traffic that you get in Atlanta around 5 you didn't have.
Well, Dutchtown's on this side, isn't it?
No, it's south side.
Oh.
You're going to check over at first. Back in time is Rogers. It's a Fayetteville area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what's on the western side up.
No, they're down south Atlanta. They're in Fayetteville. The 1-2 to Brookshire. Off the second goes Rogers. Ball is low in the dirt. Over to second goes Maddox. I'm going to give him a stolen base because he was almost already there before.
Just before the slide.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give Maddox a stolen base on that one. A 2-2 count to Henry Brookshire. Brookshire already 1 for 1 on the day. Led off the game with a double and came around and scored by way of a Dylan Brad bases clearing triple. Bryson checks the runner at second, checks again, and delivers the 2-2. That is yanked left field, and that is down for a base hit. It's going to one-hop the wall. Around third comes Maddox Rogers, and cruising into second with his second double of the day is Henry Brookshire. He's got another double, and he's got himself an RBI, Coach.
No doubt about that one. I would hate to try to catch that ball.
He got a pitch to pull, and he did pull it.
Number 1, Austin Wilson.
And that'll be Austin Wilson. Steps up. It's 4-0 Wildcats lead it. As the two field umpires come together and talk about, look at that. That's the biggest Jasper best head I think I've ever seen in my life.
I think so.
That is massive.
I agree.
That is a huge man. That is.
Somebody's looking at you.
It was like peeking behind the pole the way she was holding it.
Somebody's looking at you.
Austin Wilson steps in.
I cannot believe first baseman's in on the grass again.
We'll see if Austin bunts. He bunted for a single in the first inning. Bryson checks the runner, checks again, and delivers. Check swing. He did go, but the ball's going to get away from the catcher. Brookshire will go over to third. Now, Coach, how would you call that one a pass ball, or would you call that one a wild pitch?
Pass ball.
I agree. I was just making sure we were on the same page there.
You block it up.
Yeah.
If it hits the dirt, you want to be in the dirt.
A million% agree. I always try to put myself in the shoes of my 11-year-old, and would I consider him to make that play? Yes, I would. Would he make it? I don't know. But the 0-1. And that is hit into center field and down for a base hit. Austin Wilson picks up an RBI. Big old turnover at first. He's going to scamper back. It's 5-0. Wildcats lead it.
Now batting, number 16, Tristan Arrowwood.
The top of the lineup for these Wildcats have been on fire. Henry Brookshire and Austin Wilson have combined 4 for 4, 2 singles, 2 doubles, 3 runs, and 2 RBIs.
I bet you steals.
Think so?
Bet you.
I'm gonna check him over at first. He's back in time. Tristan Arrowwood steps up. Tristan Arrowwood, who popped out to short in the first inning. Bryson nods and delivers. This one's outside in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate from Caden Carter. That'll be ball 1.
Let's see if the pitcher box again.
I thought that was, I was wondering the same with the shoulders.
See, he's on the rubber right now, but he's got the ball in front of him. If he drops it, that's a ball.
Yep. The 1-1. That misses outside, ball 2. And you know, if you're on the rubber and you drop the ball,
balk,
you can't pick it up. It's not an automatic balk if it's behind the rubber. So if the ball is in that hand, it's behind the rubber, you drop it, shortstop can come pick it up and hand it to you, and you can pitch it, and it's not a balk. I learned that in some weird scenario. As that one misses high and outside, ball 3. During spring training, I saw it and I was like, "Is this real?" And I sent it to my umpire buddy, and he broke it down and explained everything. It's crazy. I don't know how they remember all the rules for baseball. There's so many little unique nuances. Let's see if Arrowwood has the green light. 3-0. He doesn't, and that misses inside. It'll be ball 4. Tristan will head down to first. Over to second goes Austin Wilson. And that'll bring up Ben Gardner. See if Ben can help himself here. Dutchtown does have 4 kids in the bullpen. As the coach is going to come out and talk to Bryson Norman Jamil. I think it's number 11 down there. I had to take a picture. The roster online didn't have numbers. I think that's number 11. And that would be Dylan Bowe, I believe. Let's see. Dylan Bell, excuse me. So Dylan Bell warming up in the bullpen for the Dutchtown Bulldogs.
That's something you don't see very often.
What's that?
Coach called timeout and went out and let the shortstop do all the talking.
Well, I mean, if that's your captain, you know, I don't mind that. A little player-led team. I always tell teams that I coach, teams that are coach-led can be good, but teams that are player-led can be great. And there's a difference.
That's probably true.
So Ben Gardner steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Hit it hard, but right at the shortstop in the first inning. Bounces this one off his foot. I know that hurt. Ben hit a line drive on the screws right at Devin Kendall at shortstop in the first inning for out number 2. It's one of those you make good contact. One of those atom balls, Coach, you talk about.
Right at him. See, right now he's nervous. He the batter is. He just don't. But calm down. It's not like he ain't done this before.
Bryson checks the runner at second. Checks again. Nods and delivers the 0-1. That one's outside in the dirt. Ball 1. Good stop behind the plate from Caden Carter. That was a very generous secondary lead over at second from Austin Wilson. Good speed on the base path. A gapper scores 2.
Are you telling me they could turn the light out and be in bed before it got dark?
I don't know if they're that quick.
Oh, just check it.
Good speed. I don't know if they're that quick. The 1-1. There's a good fastball in there, strike two. Ben going to have to protect here, down 1-2. See if he can get a gapper and help himself. Wildcats scored 3 in the first and have answered with 2 more here in the second. There's only 1 out and 2 on. The 1-2 from Bryson. That is yanked left field. That's going to be foul. That is almost exactly where Ben's other home run landed. As the home plate umpire is going to talk. Oh, he's just going to go get somebody to get that ball. Coach, that was about the same spot that one of Ben's other home runs was called a home run. I don't remember who we were playing, Rome maybe, when Ben hit a home run, and it was about 1.5 miles as they're telling.
He's making them get off the fence.
That's weird. I've never seen that. They're on the fence every game.
Just can't reach over the fence, I see.
Maybe that's what he's saying. Don't make sure you don't reach over the fence. I was about to say they're always behind the fence. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Coach. I think you're right.
Don't reach over the fence.
Yeah. Bryson checks the runner at second, nods, and delivers the 1-2 to Gardner. Gardner pops this one into right field, settling under it, and making the catch is Cam Stone. They're going to tag at second, but not advance to third. And it's a good job they didn't, because Cam Stone threw an absolute strike to third base to Antonio Stone. I'm glad Austin stopped over at second. That was a great throw from right field from Cam Stone. That'll bring up Colby Holland. Colby, who got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. That was a heck of a throw from right field, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
I saw Stone backing up there, trying to catch it and get a little momentum going to third.
About 300 foot in the air.
That was a rocket.
And it wasn't thrown very high off the ground.
No. First pitch to Colby. That is popped up in the middle of the infield. Let's see who wants it. And the two of them converge, but Devin Kendall is just a little bit taller, and he'll catch it for out number 3. So the Wildcats scratch across 2 more. It's 5-0. Villa Rica leads it heading into the top of the third here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
For over 50 years, man, that's a long time, Don Rich Ford has been West Georgia's trusted team when it comes to getting you where you need to go. From the tailgate to the ballpark, the gym to the game-winning drive. They've been helping local families hit the road with confidence for generations. With hometown service, commitment to quality, and deep roots in the West Georgia community, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica is proud to support all the athletes, fans, and families in our area. Don Rich Ford, where tradition meets the road. Right on Highway 61 in Villa Rica. Visit donrichford.com today.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group.
Hi, I'm Test Director Rick from ServPro, the leader in cleaning, restoration, and construction. It's my job to make sure our pros are prepared for anything. Storm damage? Fixed. Flood damage? We're on it. Fire damage? Not anymore. Aliens? What? Aliens? We cleaned those sites a while ago. No matter the disaster, our pros will make it like it never even happened. Find out why ServPro is the #1 choice for residential and commercial restoration projects, large and small. Visit servpro.com today.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Xavier Jackson, Antonio Stone, and Akil Scott do up 1-2-3 for the Dutchtown Bulldogs here in the top of the third. You're listening to GHSA playoff baseball here on Hometown Sports Media. First pitch, high, ball 1.
What's this? 6-man? 6?
7th batter.
7.
Yep, 7th batter. That one's fouled off the netting. Strike 1.
Oh, there's Coach Best hustling down here to get the ball.
Well, hustling is a
chunk.
That's a gracious word to use there.
Oh no, that's a hustle to him.
The 1-1. That's pop foul out of play over towards the softball fields. It'll reach the softball fields. That'll be strike 2. What you got in that cup, Coach? Chick-fil-A tea? That's good.
Yep, Chick-fil-A.
The 1-2. And that is hit into left field. That'll be down for a base hit right in front of Austin Wilson. So Xavier Jackson leads off with a single for the Bulldogs here in the top of the third. That'll bring up Antonio Stone. As the sun peeks out from behind the clouds. Gorgeous day here at J.C. Williamson Field. If you're in the area, pop out here and take in some baseball. Squaring to bunt. They're going to get him picked off over at first.
Throw it.
A throw down to second to see if Tristan's going to get him. He's going to chase him and got him. Great dive.
One problem with that.
What's that?
Ball was in the glove, and he tried to tag him with the glove toward the ground. I could have kicked it out just as easy because the guy wasn't trying to kick it out. He was just running.
So Maddox Rogers chases him down. Good job throwing behind him from Henry Brookshire at catcher. It was a ball to Stones, the 1-0 from Gardner. That misses outside ball 2. Little dribbler to Tate at third. He'll pick it up on one hop and across the diamond. 5-3 goes Stone for out number 2.
He did something. Excuse me. Go ahead.
That was it.
Now batting number 6.
He did something then that most young kids won't do.
What's that?
Catch it on the slow ball, catch it on that last hop.
Yeah.
And then be it because he can throw it and I have to bend his back.
First pitch misses low and outside ball 1. That was a good job by Sauls because off the bat, Tate charged it. Salt was kind of a slow dribbler, stepped on the brakes and took a step back and played it on a perfect hop. The 1-0, swung on and missed strike 1. So sort of like the first inning, Dutchtown gets a runner on, but then gets thrown out. The 1-1, that's swung on and missed strike 2.
I'm going to be critical here in a second.
All right.
Look at the batter's right hand.
Got that finger off of it.
Yep.
Check swing, and they're saying he went. Strike 3, that's another Sissy's trackside grill strikeout. That's the 4th for Ben Gardner through 3. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 5-0. Wildcats lead it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
At 316 Family Medicine, we care for your entire family. With 4 locations in West Georgia and East Alabama, 316 Family Medicine offers a fresh approach to health care for all ages, from kids to seniors. Whether it's a routine checkup, chronic care, or preventative treatment, their compassionate team is committed to helping your family stay healthy and thrive. With personalized care and welcoming environment, 316 Family Medicine is here to serve you, body, mind, and spirit. Visit 316healthcare.us to schedule your appointment today. 316 Family Medicine, a fresh approach to health care.
Need a trailer you can rely on? Visit Harper Trailer Sales, your source for quality utility, equipment, and cargo trailers. Locally trusted with great selection and friendly service. Harper Trailer Sales, hauling you where you need to go. Visit them online at harpertrailersales.com.
Feeling tight after the big game? That's your body telling you it's time for Action Chiropractic. From sore backs to stiff necks, their team will have you moving like a champion again. Action Chiropractic. Get back in action.
Protect what matters most with West Georgia Insurance. From home and auto to business coverage, they offer personalized policies designed to fit your life and budget. Call 770-834-1170 or visit WGAinsurance.com. West Georgia Insurance. Coverage you can count on.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Presented by the Pilgrim Law Firm. Dylan Brad, Jasper Best, and Cooper Thomas do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the third. Dylan Brad with a 3 RBI triple, a bases clearing triple in the first inning. Wildcats scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Let's see if we can continue to put up crooked numbers every inning and score a couple here in the third. Bryson Norman Jamil still on the bump for the Bulldogs. First pitch that Dylan sees. Slow curve for ball one. Dylan has raised his average by 37 points since spring break. He's hit safely in 8 straight games and has driven in 4 runs in that same span. The 1-0. That misses outside, ball 2. He's driven in 4 runs. You can add 3 more to that tally just from today's game, just from game 1. The 2-0. That misses. Ooh, nope. That catches the zone for strike 1. I called it a ball too quickly. Need to be a little bit more patient.
The glare off of it in the strike zone.
The 2-1. That misses low and outside, ball 3.
Nobody warming up in the bullpen.
No. Oh, they're walking back now. I believe that was that Dylan Bell who was warming up there. Walking back into the dugout now. The 3-1 swung on and missed strike 2. Bryson threw a curveball past him. A full count. The payoff pitch to Dylan Brad. That is fouled back our way, right off the brick. And ricochets and bounces right back to Bryson Norman Jamil. I like it. Always, if you can get a ball like that bounces off something, see if you can keep playing with it. Sometimes you get a
little flat spot.
Yeah, you get a little nick in the ball or something that's going to make it dance around a little bit, give you a little bit better grip.
Little flat spot.
Yep, I don't mind that gamesmanship there from Bryson because I agree wholeheartedly.
You just have to hit it so hard it puts a flat spot on it.
The 3-2 to Dylan. That is yanked first base line, but they had him played perfectly this time. Flipping it over to Bryson, who's going to cover first and out number 1. So 3-1 goes Dylan for out number 1. Ethan Wilson had Dylan Brad play perfectly for that one.
Now batting number 10, Jasper Best.
That'll bring up Jasper Best. Jasper 0 for 1 on the day. He's batting .296 coming into this game. He's third on the squad in RBIs with 21, third on runs scored with 23. He's hit 2 home runs. He's walked 16 times. He stole 2 bases. An 898 OPS. Bryson kicks and delivers. Squaring to bunt is Jasper. They're going to say you got the bat back in time. Ball was low and outside for ball 1. I don't mind that right there. Nobody expected a bunt.
No, sir. Brought him in.
Yep.
2 steps. Now you hit it by him.
The 1-0 to Jasper. Good fastball low in the zone, strike 1. Jasper's done that a couple times this year where he squares the bunt on the first pitch, pulls back, and then gets a base hit somewhere in the corner.
Yep.
The 1-1. That was a slow hook that stayed inside for ball 2. Jasper ahead here, 2-1. 1 out, bottom of the third, 5-0. Wildcats lead it. And you're listening to Playoff Baseball here on Hometown Sports Media, brought to you by the Pilgrim Law Firm. The 2-1. That's hit into right center field. And coming over and settling under it is Kendrick Gaines for out number 2. That'll bring up Cooper Thomas, the freshman. Coop struck out and is only at bat in the second.
Now batting number 18, Cooper Thomas.
Update from around the area. Haralson County leads it 3-1 in the bottom of the second against the opponent they're playing. I don't remember who they're playing. First pitch to Coop is popped up into center field. A little deep, but Kendrick Gaines is going to take a couple steps back, and he'll catch it for out number 3. Wildcats go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth. 5-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
You ever wake up, slam some coffee, and still feel like your brain's in preseason form?
That's where we come in. We're the Morning Five, your daily dose of sports, sarcasm, and a whole lot of nonsense.
You mean shenanigans?
Bold predictions? Got them. Trash takes? Absolutely. Heated debates about concession stand rankings? You bet your nachos.
Exactly. We're breaking down the Braves' blunders, high school heroes, and why the Falcons might finally not ruin our fall.
It's sports talk the way fans actually do it. Catch the Morning Five weekday mornings wherever you get your podcasts.
For over 50 years, man, that's a long time, Don Rich Ford has been West Georgia's trusted team when it comes to getting you where you need to go. From the tailgate to the ballpark, the gym to the game-winning drive. They've been helping local families hit the road with confidence for generations. With hometown service, commitment to quality, and deep roots in the West Georgia community, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica is proud to support all the athletes, fans, and families in our area. Don Rich Ford, where tradition meets the road. Right on Highway 61 in Villa Rica. Visit donrichford.com today.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group.
Kendrick Gaines, Devin Kendall, and Cam Stone do up 1-2-3 for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth. Haralson County is playing Ace Charter, coach. Ace Charter is who they are playing.
And you got an idea where they're from?
Has to be somewhere in Atlanta. I would
probably.
assume. Yeah. First pitch misses high and outside for ball one. Also around the area, Bremen playing Berrien.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
And I'm not sure who Heard County's playing. Excuse me. Foul ball hit out of play. Strike one.
Berrien County, that's almost down there in the Gulf, isn't it?
I don't know where Berrien High School is.
I would say.
I've never heard of them, honestly. The 1-1. That's fouled almost in the exact same place. It'll reach the softball field. Strike two.
They have a little pond down there you can fish in.
In Berrien?
Yeah.
The 1-2 from Gardner. Check swing, ball in the dirt. And they're going to peel down to third. Didn't go.
Didn't.
Yeah. That'll be ball two. Evens up the count 2-2.
Something about an ocean, something down there.
Berrien County?
I think that's where it's at.
Is that in Florida?
No.
The 2-2 bounced over to short. Rogers is going to take it on two bounce. Throw over to first and got him. Got a speedy Kendrick Gaines. It popped out of Rogers' glove, but it popped right into his throwing hand. He threw it across the diamond. 6-3 goes Gaines for out number one to start the fourth. Got to bring up Devin Kendall. Got some ants over there? I had a couple ants on me earlier. Devin Kendall 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his only appearance. First pitch he sees, he golfs it into center field. Jasper Best going back, and it's over his head. At one, hops the wall. Jasper is going to pick it up. Stop sign shown to Kendall at second. So he'll be over at second with a 1-out double. I'm going to bring up Cam Stone.
He hit that in a long, long, long way.
It just kind of hung up there, didn't it, Coach? Yeah. He gave it a ride, and it just, I thought Jasper had it played perfectly off the bat, and it just kind of hung up there, and kind of odd because the wind feels like it's blowing in.
Oh, Glory says it's blowing in.
Yeah. Which is the normal wind direction here at J.C. Williamson Field. We had one game this year where it was blowing out, and it tripped me up all day. Because wind blowing out here at J.C. Williamson Field is not a normalcy.
Not with I-20 on there.
No. First pitch to Cam Stone, swung on in this strike one. Stone 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his only at-bat in the first inning. Gardner stares in, gets the sign, checks the runner over at second. They're going to throw back behind him. Back in time with a head-first slide is Kendall. This Dutchtown Bulldogs team will swipe some bags on you. They had 161 coming into today, I believe. The 0-1 to Stone. And that's in there for strike two. Gardner ahead 0-2. Ben checks the runner at second, kicks and delivers. That's outside, ball one. Not a bad idea to try to waste a pitch and see if Stone could get himself out. One out runner on second, 5-0 Wildcats lead it here in the top of the fourth. Bryce Sparling and Verlin Best with you. Time requested and granted to Kim Stone. We'll be with you for the second game of the doubleheader tonight as well. The 1-2. That's a chopper and a great dive at third from Tate Sauls. And they're going to have Devin Kendall picked off over at second. Kendall was ranging off the bag too far. That was a great diving stop from Tate Sauls. Heads up play from Sauls, throws it over to Maddox Rogers. Rogers chases him down. They get the lead runner, so over to first goes Cam Stone on a fielder's choice. But what a great dive from Tate Sauls, Coach.
I was just looking at his daddy.
Man.
It's common everything thing. Rick played that same way when he was in school.
That was great. I thought it was going to get past him. First pitch to Carter, just a little low ball one. After that first hop, I thought it was going to get past Tate Sauls, but it was a perfectly timed dive. I'm going to check the runner over at first. Back in time is Stone. That's the second guy Maddox Rogers has chased down off the base path and tagged. There's a good fastball, strike one.
I don't know if that's a going thing now in young kids holding the bat straight up.
A lot of them do it. The 1-1 misses outside, ball two. A lot of them do it, Coach.
Well, they have to really get in the weights. I mean, really get in the weights. Your forearms have to be real, real strong to get that bat down and level plane to swing it.
The 2-1's a good breaking ball, strike two, even at the count 2-2. And I would say Caden Carter looks like he's got those type of forearms. I wouldn't be surprised if Caden Carter plays a little bit of football.
Probably.
A solid-looking young man. The 2-2. Swing! And it's strike three. That's another Sissy's trackside grill strikeout for Ben Gardner. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 5-0. Wildcats lead it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe burst inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Feeling tight after the big game? That's your body telling you it's time for Action Chiropractic. From sore backs to stiff necks, their team will have you moving like a champion again. Action Chiropractic. Get back in action.
Well, welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Coach, we got a record. I was just adding it up in that break. I thought he said it. Ben Gardner just set what we have as the single season strikeout record for a Villa Rica high school student. 61 was the record.
For what you had.
For a single season, yeah.
Who was the record?
Brody Blair had it last year at 61, and Ben Gardner just broke it with 62. So Ben Gardner
in the bottom of the third,
in the top of the fourth.
Kennesaw Mountain 2, McIntosh 0.
Oh, Kennesaw Mountain up. As the Dutchtown Bulldogs have made the Marine South call to the bullpen. It will be number 11, Dylan Bell.
In the bottom of the third, South Paulding 1, Northgate 0.
South Paulding winning as well. So right now, from the stats that we have, going back 21 years, Ben Gardner is now the single-season strikeout record holder with 62 and counting.
21 years, let me see. 20, so that's 05.
Yeah, the 04-05 season. That's as far back as we could get stats on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Maddox Rogers, Henry Brookshire, and Austin Wilson do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now pitching for the Bulldogs, number 11, Dylan Bell.
Dylan Bell on the bump for Dutchtown. He comes in relief for Bryson Norman Jamil.
I may know where some stats are.
I'd like to have them.
Now batting number 30,
I like
Maddox
stats.
Rogers.
Bryson went 3 innings, gave up 5 earned runs, and struck out 1.
Be a little bit before that, though.
I'm fine with any stats. I love stats. I'm a stats guy. I'm a stats nerd. Dylan Bell on the year has pitched 39 and a third innings. He has 26 earned runs. He has 59 strikeouts, a 4.627 ERA, and a 1.602 WHIP. He's a lefty. First pitch is going to be low and outside to Maddox Rogers. Rogers 1 for 1 on the day. And Ben Gardner with 62 Ks in the season. The 1-0. That misses low and outside. Skips off the dirt for ball 2. And Coach Wade Bailey going for his he's 3 wins away from 100 wins in 4 years. I need to win this series, and it'd be nice to win the next one, the 2-0. That misses low and outside, ball 3. But Coach Bailey 3 wins away from 100 wins in first 4 years of head coaching duty here at Villa Rica High School. The 3-0 to Maddox Rogers. That's in there for strike 1. I'm pretty sure he had the take signal the whole time. If I had a guess, Coach. Good hitters count here for Maddox. The 3-1. That misses high and outside, ball 4. So Maddox will jog down to first with a leadoff walk. We'll flip the lineup over.
Brookshire.
And the ever-dangerous Henry Brookshire is going to step into the box. Henry's 2 for 2 on the day. He's scored 2 runs, driven in a run. He's got 2 doubles. Like I said in the pregame, he's the spark plug that gets this offensive engine for the Wildcats going. And he has absolutely done that today. First pitch to Brookshire, squaring to bunt is Henry. He gets the bat back in time and takes ball 1.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Take ball 1? Or
No,
bunt?
square to bunt.
Put it in their mind to bunt and then try to pull one.
Third
past the
baseman moved in
baseman.
3 steps.
Yeah.
He's on the grass now.
The 1-0. Squaring to bunt is Brookshire. Gets the bat back in time. It's low and outside. Ball 3. Ball 2, excuse me. Jumping ahead of myself there. 2-0 count, runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 5-0 Wildcats lead it. Henry fouls that one off the netting for strike 1. Wasn't squaring to bunt there. Henry's got batting gloves on, but then does he also have batting gloves sticking out of his left pocket, or is that just
no,
a towel?
That's well, we used to aggravate kids on our team that have a towel out of the back pocket called a snot rag.
2-1 misses outside, 3-1.
And that was just.
I thought it was more batting gloves at first. Yeah, I think it's just a rag.
I think it's a towel bat,
You never know when you need to swap batting gloves.
6. And why?
One's
ripped maybe, but
I rotate through golf gloves a lot. I usually have 3 or 4 that I rotate. 3-1 misses in the dirt, ball 4. So back-to-back walks for the Wildcats here to start the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring up Austin Wilson.
Now batting number 1, Austin Wilson.
Now then. It's interesting now.
I was about to follow that up. What are you doing here with Austin, Coach? First and second, no outs. He's already bunted for a hit today. Lefty on lefty matchup. You bunting?
No.
I wouldn't mind a bunt here to advance the runners. You get 2 in scoring position, and you take the force out away from second. You check the runner over at first, and it gets past the first baseman. Ethan Wilson was not expecting it. Around third goes Henry Brookshire. Brookshire is going to come in to score, and over to third. Over to third goes Brookshire. In to score was Maddox Rogers. It's 6-0 Wildcats lead. That was weird.
I looked over and I saw a purple shirt in front of the dugout and thinking, golly, Coach Best was over squatting down where he would not be hit with a ball.
Dylan Bell tried to hold Henry Brookshire close to the bag, but Ethan Wilson was playing in, expecting a bunt from Austin Wilson.
Right.
That one misses high, ball 1 to Austin. And Dylan's a lefty. It's not like he couldn't see the first baseman playing in over there. That was odd, Coach.
Very.
The 1-0. Fouled back towards us for strike 1. 1-1 count. Austin Wilson 2 for 2 on the day. 2 singles. He's driven in a run and he scored. So far, the top 2 in the lineup for the Wildcats today have had 5 plate appearances, and they've been on all 5 times. That one misses outside, ball 2.
They got another one warming up in the bullpen.
Can't quite see what number that is. They have a couple guys down in the bullpen. 1 throwing, 1 catching. I think 1 just out there for safety to make sure they don't get hit by a fly ball. And Austin puts a ride into this one in center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit, and it's going to get past the center fielder. Henry Brookshire in to score. Austin Wilson will stop over at second with an RBI double. It's 7-0 Wildcats lead it.
Number 16, Tristan Arrowwood.
Gotta bring up Tristan Arrowwood. Sing it, Coach. Oh, yeah. I know you like this song. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? As the coach for Dutchtown has come out to talk to his pitcher and infield and catcher. 7-0 Wildcats lead it here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on second, still no outs. Home plate umpire going to go out to break up the powwow of the Bulldogs. I think they were debating on possibly the relief pitcher standing right over in foul territory.
Right behind Michael.
Yeah. It looks like they're not going to make a change at the moment, I don't think. The relief pitcher that was standing over there looking in.
It's coming to the dugout.
I don't know. I don't know what number that was. Chase Clerk, maybe, number 19? I thought it was an 18, but I don't have an 18 on their roster, so couldn't be 18. Tristan Arrowwood will step into the box. Arrowwood walked in his last AB, or last plate appearance. A walk doesn't count as an AB, I guess. First pitch Arrowwood sees is outside, ball 1. Austin Wilson stands over at second. Austin Wilson 3 for 3 today. He's got 2 RBIs and has scored a run. Wildcats keep hitting like this. 1-1's in there for strike 1. Wildcats keep hitting like this, Coach, it's going to be tough to choose a Don Rich 4 player of the game.
You got that right.
Might have to have a couple for game 1. And you know what, Coach? When you own the company, you can do that.
You can do that.
Yeah, that's right. I make my own rules.
Exactly.
Within reason.
Uh-huh.
The 1-1. That misses outside, ball 2. Kind of get to go where you want to go, do what you want to do.
Exactly. Wear what you want to wear.
Sure. Yeah. The next step is to figure out how to get paid for all this.
Exactly.
2-1 misses outside. 3-1. Good hitters count for Tristan Arrowwood. Waiting on deck is senior Ben Gardner. Should Tristan reach here on a walk? No outs, a runner on second. 7-0 Wildcats lead it. 3-1 pop foul off the netting. A couple of Bulldogs over there jumped up to try to catch it as it rebounded off the netting.
I guess the last time I got paid baseball was 2003.
Really? I've never gotten paid for anything I've ever done in baseball.
Really?
Nope. I've never coached anything high level, though. The 3-2. That is hit right at the second baseman, Scott. He slips, and safe at first is going to be Tristan Arrowwood. I couldn't see where that was hit because the umpire was right in front of me, Coach.
It took 3 bounces, hit him in the chest, and both feet come out from under him.
So Tristan's going to reach on an E4. Over to third goes Austin. Got to bring up Ben Gardner. Still no one out. So 2 on, 2 in, no outs. Ben Gardner up to bat. Gardner 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see if he can get in on the hit parade. First pitch to Gardner is a fastball for strike 1. Bell stares in, gets the side, nods. I'm going to check the runner over at third, and no one's at home. And ball went out of play. So in to score is Austin Wilson. Stopping over at second is Tristan Arrowwood. And it is 8-0 Wildcats lead it. It's the second time that's happened, Coach. And I think Dutchtown is going to make the Marine South call to the bullpen. They are. We'll tell you all about it when we come back here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
You ever wake up, slam some coffee, and still feel like your brain's in preseason form?
That's where we come in. We're the Morning Five, your daily dose of sports, sarcasm, and a whole lot of nonsense.
You mean shenanigans?
Bold predictions? Got them. Trash takes? Absolutely. Heated debates about concession stand rankings? You bet your nachos.
Exactly. We're breaking down the Braves' blunders, high school heroes, and why the Falcons might finally not ruin our fall.
It's sports talk the way fans actually do it. Catch the Morning Five weekday mornings wherever you get your podcasts.
At 316 Family Medicine, we care for your entire family. With 4 locations in West Georgia and East Alabama, 316 Family Medicine offers a fresh approach to health care for all ages, from kids to seniors. Whether it's a routine checkup, chronic care, or preventative treatment, their compassionate team is committed to helping your family stay healthy and thrive. With personalized care and welcoming environment, 316 Family Medicine is here to serve you, body, mind, and spirit. Visit 316healthcare.us to schedule your appointment today. 316 Family Medicine, a fresh approach to health care.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe burst inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. The Dutchtown Bulldogs have made the Marine South call to the bullpen. It's going to be third baseman number 9, Antonio Stone, coming into the game. Antonio, so far this year, he's thrown 16 innings. He's given up 25 earned runs. He struck out 15, and he has an ERA of 10.94. He's going to face Ben Gardner with an 0-1 count. Arrowwood over on second for the Wildcats. Villa Rica already scored 3 runs this inning. Over at third now is Bryson Norman Jaleel. Jamil.
Oh, umpires can't figure out who's going to be covering second and third.
Who's going to be where?
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base.
After Gardner, that's going to be strike 2, so Ben's going to have to battle here 0-2.
You know, I think I got an idea. Okay. If I were pitching, I wouldn't complain about if they threw me a pitch and I was at bat now about the ball that was being complained about. No, it wasn't a strike or wasn't a ball or
0-2 misses outside, ball 1. Yeah, you got to keep the plate umpire happy.
You can't stand in front of the home plate umpire and shake your head no. I mean,
the 1-2 fouls this one out of play over towards the tennis court. It's going to reach the top netting of the tennis court. There's about $70 to $100 worth of baseballs on top of that tennis court.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's still rolling.
Yeah.
It's still moving.
It's going to collect in that
round and round she
Surprised
goes.
They haven't gotten those off yet.
Where she stops.
Do those tennis court nets not have a hole in the middle that you can pull it through?
No, sir.
1-2 is a pretty breaking ball, but it misses for ball 2. Evens at the count 2-2. I mean, how many baseballs do you think are up there, Coach? Probably 30 to 40, maybe more.
Just in that one pile right there, probably.
Yeah. The 2-2. That's in the dirt. It gets past the catcher. Over to third goes Tristan Arrowwood on the wild pitch. And there's a full count. Waiting on deck, Colby Holland, Wildcats senior first baseman. The payoff pitch. That is golfed into deep center field, but going back and making the catch is Kendrick Gaines. But scoring on the sac fly is going to be Tristan Arrowwood, and it is 9-0 Wildcats lead it. Good productive out from Ben Gardner.
Now batting number 5, Colby Holland.
Colby Holland, the Wildcats' first baseman, will step up. He was hit by a pitch and then came around to score in the first. 1 out and the base is empty, and he gets hit again. Golly. So Colby will go down to first. This is the second time tonight he's been hit by a pitch.
Used to, we didn't have to worry about that. We had a kid that played, well, two brothers actually that played for me. Last name was Price.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Virginia and Larry be here, and we'll call timeout, and one of them get out of the stands, come out there and see what the problem was. Didn't matter if our team, the other team, didn't matter.
First pitch to Dylan in the dirt, gets stopped behind the plate from Caden Carter. That'll be ball 1. The 1-0 to Dylan Brad. That's in the dirt. Ball 2. Gets a little bit away from the catcher and enough for Colby to advance. That'll be ball 2.
Got another one warming up in the bullpen.
The 2-0 pop foul out of play right behind us for strike 1.
Look out, my wife's car. She don't seem to
look out
phase.
my wife's car.
She don't even didn't phase her. She didn't even look.
That's in the dirt. Ball 3. Good stop again behind the plate from Caden Carter. Carter been working hard back there.
Yes, sir.
He's had a couple pass balls, but I think he's stopped more than he's let pass today. That young man deserves a Coke and a hamburger in between games.
Air conditioned.
Yeah, the 3-1. That's inside. Ball 4, so Dylan Brad will jog down to first. That'll bring up Jasper Best. Runners at first and second, 1 out.
Now batting number 10, Jasper Best.
See if Jasper can find the gap somewhere. Jasper with 21 RBIs coming into the game tonight. 0 for 2 at the plate so far. Let's see if we can add a base hit and a couple RBIs.
He gets to trying too hard.
Yeah.
And he couldn't hit it with a boat paddle.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the season where he that home run was almost detrimental.
Yep. I know he means well. I mean, even
of course.
Even when he comes to my house.
The 0-1 hit on a line to short. What a great snag. And they're going to double up over at second. That was hit a line drive over to short. Devin Kendall made a fantastic diving catch, and they doubled up Colby, who couldn't get back to second in time. So the Wildcats threaten. They push 4 across in the bottom of the 4th. It's 9-0. Villa Rica leads it heading into the top of the 5th here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Hi, I'm Test Director Rick from ServPro, the leader in cleaning, restoration, and construction. It's my job to make sure our pros are prepared for anything. Storm damage? Fixed. Flood damage? We're on it. Fire damage? Not anymore. Aliens? What? Aliens? We cleaned those sites a while ago. No matter the disaster, our pros will make it like it never even happened. Find out why ServPro is the #1 choice for residential and commercial restoration projects large and small. Visit servpro.com today.
Protect what matters most with West Georgia Insurance. From home and auto to business coverage, they offer personalized policies designed to fit your life and budget. Call 770-834-1170 or visit WGAinsurance.com. West Georgia Insurance. Coverage you can count on.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Here at J.C. Williamson Field, Bryce Sparling and Coach Verlin Best with you in the first round of the GHSA playoffs. Bryson, Norman Jamil, Ethan Wilson, and Xavier Jackson do up 1, 2, 3 for the Dutchtown Bulldogs here in the top of the 5th.
Batting number 1, Bryson Norman.
Ben Gardner still on the bump for our Wildcats. Game 2 we'll have for you at the culmination of Game 1. There's a good fastball in there. Strike 1 to Bryson Norman Jamil. The 0-1. That's popped into right field. Cooper Thomas giving ground, and settling under it for out number 1.
Number 2, Ethan Wilson.
That'll bring up Ethan Wilson.
Us old folks simply say we got him popping up.
Yeah, yep, got him popping up. It's always a good sign. Gardner stares in, gets the sign from Brookshire, kicks and delivers. And that is hit through the 5-6 hole over in the left side. And through for a base hit.
Number 20.
Threw it right at his bat.
That is, I think that's Dutchtown's fourth hit.
But he threw it right at the bat.
Lefty Xavier Jackson steps in. Runner on first, one out. Gardner checks the runner, set and delivers. That one's low and inside for ball one. Before this inning, Gardner had given up 3 hits in 4 innings, but has faced the minimum because they've gotten every one of them out on the base path. That one's low and inside ball two. Let's see if they can continue that trend and turn double play here. Gardner nods and delivers the 2-0. Bounces foul over towards the on-deck circle of the Bulldogs. Strike one. Gardner nods and delivers. No, they're going to check the runner over at first. Back in time with a head first slide is Wilson. Check the runner again over at first and back in time. That was close. That was a little bit closer than the first one.
Remember, close counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Not baseball?
Not baseball.
Not baseball. The 2-1. That's popped right up the chimney chute. Let's see if they're going to have enough room to catch this in foul ground. And a great catch from Henry Brookshire. He had room. He made the catch. He collided with the fence. He concentrated and caught it for out number 2.
Now, you have to think about this quickly. What did he do that other folks don't do?
That other folks don't do?
Correct.
I don't know.
He pushed the fence.
Oh,
away.
yeah. Kind of felt it with that offhand. Felt where that fence was.
He went to the fence and pushed it away.
Well, you know what he didn't do that I would have done? I'd have brought down that whole fence if I caught that ball, Coach. There ain't no. I mean, there's some steel cabling up there. I'm a large human, Coach.
Well, now that's true.
It all came down.
That's true.
First pitch to Antonio Stone's in there for strike one. The 0-1 from Gardner. There's a good fastball. Misses just outside, ball one.
Had a quarter-inch outside there.
Yep. I'll give this umpire credit. That's been the same miss all game long
yes,
for both teams.
He's consistent.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
all any coach can ever ask.
Checking the runner over at first, back in time.
I don't care from Little League all the way to the Pro Bowl. Just be consistent.
Very, very consistent strike zone tonight through 4 2/3.
If it's a strike in the first inning, it's a strike in the last inning.
There's a good curveball in there for strike 2. Ben has had at least 1 K in every inning today. Let's see if he can continue that trend and strike him out here. That one's in the dirt. Ball 2, count 2-2. Brookshire thought about throwing behind Ethan Wilson at first. Wilson ranged off the bag quite a bit. Gardner stares in, gets the sign from Brookshire. Comes set, nods and delivers. Check swing, didn't go in the dirt. Good stop from Henry. And that'll run it full.
I really don't like him on his knee. It takes away his maneuverability.
Yeah, that's the new trend, Coach. Catching from that knee down position. That what the theory is that you can set the glove lower, you can set that target lower and work up and through balls, and the theory is that you get more strikes called that way. Check the runner over at first, back in time. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't, I'm not here to say yay or nay, but that's the
Yogi Berra method of catching is this. All you got to do is catch it.
Payoff pitch is hit right where it came from and into center field. Over to second goes Ethan Wilson. Antonio Stone stands on first with a 2-out single. And the Bulldogs have it first and second with a Kill Scott. Scott 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his only appearance in the third. My rule of thumb is if Yadier Molina didn't do it, then I'm not going to teach anybody to do it.
Well,
because he was the greatest catcher that I ever saw.
does the name Yogi Berra mean anything to you?
I didn't see him, Coach. That was a little bit before my time.
A little bit?
Just a bit. This is outside ball one. Well, that was 1 or 2 years before my time,
About
Coach.
25 years. Of course, that's right. You're not but 29. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not that young anymore. There's a good fastball strike, 1-1-1 count. I'll be 37 in a couple of days.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be 37 in 8 days.
Good Lord of mercy.
Yeah. We might be calling a ball game on my birthday, Coach.
That'd be good. Yeah. This must be a fad that one finger stuck up off the bat.
1-1 misses outside. Yeah, you know, Jasper and Will got into that a little bit last year with that they had 2 fingers. They had both pointer fingers off the bat.
You know those two, though. They like to go up there and bat cross-handed.
The 2-1 from Gardner. Misses outside. They're going to throw behind the runner at first base.
Safe. Dropped it.
The throw beat him, but it came out of Holland's glove when he tried to slap the tag on him. That was a good throw by Henry Brookshire.
He got in front of the bag to catch it. Had to reach back, and that's what.
3-1 count. See if Gardner can battle back here as we get some action in the bullpen for the Wildcats. I believe that's Maddox Keaton jogging down there. There's a good fastball strike, 2 on the outside part of the zone. Full count, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the 5th, 9-0. Wildcats lead it. See if Gardner can give me one more strikeout. Kicks and delivers. Throws him, strike 3. That's another Sissy's trackside grill strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 9-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group.
At 316 Family Medicine, we care for your entire family. With 4 locations in West Georgia and East Alabama, 316 Family Medicine offers a fresh approach to health care for all ages, from kids to seniors. Whether it's a routine checkup, chronic care, or preventative treatment, their compassionate team is committed to helping your family stay healthy and thrive. With personalized care and welcoming environment, 316 Family Medicine is here to serve you, body, mind, and spirit. Visit 316healthcare.us to schedule your appointment today. 316 Family Medicine, a fresh approach to health care.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Well, welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Cooper Thomas, Maddox Rogers, and Henry Brookshire do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the 5th. Playoff baseball brought to you by the Pilgrim Law Group here on Hometown Sports Media. Cooper Thomas 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out and then flew out to center. He's one of the only Wildcats that I think hasn't been on base so far in this game. Let's see if he can get on base here to start the 5th off for us. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Remember, it's hard to steal first base.
I'd say it's nearly impossible, Coach.
Pretty much.
That one misses high. One count to Cooper Thomas. Kicks and delivers. That one's in the dirt. Ball 2. Stay tuned for Game 2. Game 2 will happen probably about 15, 20 minutes after the culmination of Game 1. That one misses high and tight. Cooper Thomas way ahead here, 3-1, good hitters count. I think one run ends the game.
I think so, too.
10 after 5. The 3-1, kind of a nubber off the end of the bat, goes right back to the pitcher. He'll underhand it to Wilson at first. 1-3 goes Coop to start the 5th inning off.
Number 30,
He needs to take that one and put a little chalk on the end of it.
Just a little ahead of that one, Coach. He tried to pull that one and just a little ahead of that breaking ball. I'll bring up Maddox Rogers. Rogers singled in the 2nd, stole a base, came around to score. And then he walked in the 4th, went over to 3rd on an E1, and came around and scored. Rogers has been up twice. He's been on twice. He's scored twice. First pitch he looks at is low, ball 1. That misses high, ball 2. Maddox way ahead here, 2-0. Be interesting to see who the Wildcats throw in Game 2, the 2-0. That's a breaking ball that misses outside, ball 3. I'd assume it's going to be Maddox Keaton as he's already down there in the dugout, or excuse me, in the bullpen warming up.
He's down there chunking it around.
Yeah, he is. Getting that arm loose for Game 2. I would assume that is who we will start in Game 2. The 3-0, kind of a get-me-over pitch from Antonio Stone for strike 1. 1 out, none on, 9-0 Wildcats lead it here in the bottom of the 5th of Game 1, Round 1 of the GHSA playoffs. 3-1. And that catches the inside part of the black. Strike 2. Full count, 3-2. Rogers has had a full count in every at-bat so far today. The payoff pitch. That misses low, ball 4.
And he walked 2 of the 3 times.
Sure did. So over to first, jogs down Maddox Rogers.
Number 9, Henry Brookshire.
And Henry Brookshire, who can only be described as in fuego, steps into the box. On fire, Coach. Means on fire in Spanish. In fuego. He's been up 3 times. He's been on 3 times. He's got 2 doubles. He has an RBI. He scored 3 runs. Yanks this one down the left field line, foul. Just a bit ahead of that off-speed pitch.
You're his mama.
Brookshire, who put a ride into one against South Paulding a couple nights ago. Hit a 3-run shot off the scoreboard. The 0-1 from Stone. It's a breaking ball.
Out of here.
Over
That's
the netting.
2.
Wow. So the ball was in the dirt. It ricocheted and bounced so hard it got over the netting behind the backstop.
You know why?
No rain.
Well, it hit home plate, and it hit the glove as he had it down to catch a ball off home plate.
Ramped up.
And it went up the side, the hard side of the glove over the fence.
Brookshire puts a ride into one, deep left center field, and a diving catch. Oh, no, the guy that dove didn't catch it, and they throw him out at third.
Yes, sir. Good job.
It's a double play. It was a great throw from center field from Kendrick Gaines. The Wildcats get one on, but can't get any across. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 9-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
You ever wake up, slam some coffee, and still feel like your brain's in preseason form?
That's where we come in. We're the Morning 5, your daily dose of sports, sarcasm, and a whole lot of nonsense.
You mean shenanigans?
Bold predictions? Got them. Trash takes? Absolutely. Heated debates about concession stand rankings? You bet your nachos.
Exactly. We're breaking down the Braves' blunders, high school heroes, and why the Falcons might finally not ruin our fall.
It's sports talk the way fans actually do it. Catch the Morning 5 weekday mornings wherever you get get your podcasts.
Friday nights at the MAC are all about pride, passion, and the Villa Rica Wildcats, and no one supports this community like the Pilgrim Law Group. From the courtroom to the bleachers, they're fighting for Villa Rica every single day. Injury, defense, or family matters, trust the hometown team that never backs down. The Pilgrim Law Group, proud supporters of the Wildcats. Call 770-459-9210 or visit pilgrimlawgroup.com. Local, loyal, legal. The Pilgrim Law Group. Feeling tight after the big game? That's your body telling you it's time for Action Chiropractic. From sore backs to stiff necks, their team will have you moving like a champion again. Action Chiropractic. Get back in action.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball here on the Wildcat Network. As Coach Wade Bailey and the Villa Rica crew has made the Marine South call to the bullpen, Wildcats going to bring in Maddox Keaton. Keaton so far this year has thrown 30 2/3 of an inning pitch. That's good for third on this Wildcats squad. He's 1-0. He struck out 24. He's got a whip of 1.304, which is good for second on this Wildcats squad. And he's got a 250 batting average against. So Coach Bailey calling on Maddox Keaton to pitch at least one inning, maybe two. I think Coach Bailey was really banking on them scoring the 10th run in the bottom of the fifth and maybe starting Maddox in game two.
They might be, still might.
Still might start him, yep. Is it 8 after 6? 10 after 5, 8 after 6?
I think.
That's what it is. See, I mean, a quick 1, 2, 3 inning here from Keaton, and he could theoretically start game 1, or game 2, excuse me. They just have to keep that arm warm in between the layoff. So, Brookshire, I knew what happened defensively, but I didn't tell anybody, sorry. Brookshire is going to head over to short. Maddox Rogers will head to third, and Ben Gardner will go behind the plate. First pitch from Keaton's a good one, strike one. The 0-1, this is inside, ball one. The 1-1 from Keaton. Fastball just misses outside, ball two. Gaines the lefty up the bat. Gaines 1 for 2 on the day. The 2-1 from Maddox. That is hit on the screws right at Tristan Arrowwood and through for a base hit.
Now batting number 24.
Gaines is going to reach on an E4. And that'll bring up Devin Kendall. Kendall 1 for 2 on the day, doubled in the fourth, and then struck out in the first. Good speed over at first. That's pop foul right side. It'll be out of play. Colby Holland giving chase, but not enough room to make the catch. That'll be strike one. As Gardner, where'd that ball come from? Tristan Arrowwood had a ball. Maybe they threw it back into play and it just landed next to Tristan over at second. I just looked over and Tristan had a ball in his hand.
Probably.
The 0-1 from Keaton. Just misses outside, ball one. Good location, though, from Maddox. Don't mind that at all. Fastball right off the black of the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Keaton nods again. We'll check the runner over at first. Back in time is Gaines. trying to negate the speed of Dutchtown.
Good throws
around
to
the
first.
bases. Yeah. The 1-1. Just misses low, ball 2. So a 2-1 count to Kendrick Gaines, and now a 2-1 count to Devin Kendall. Check swing. They're going to say he went. Strike 2, evens up the count 2-2. Maddox Keaton so far on the year with 24 Ks and 30 2/3. Be nice to add his 25th strikeout right here. Checks the runner over at first, comes sets, nods, and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's a Sissy's Track side grill strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring up Cam Stone. Cam Stone struck out in the first and then reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Keaton kicks and delivers. And that is hit over to short off of Brookshire and gets past Tristan Arrowwood. Nobody can advance. Reaching base on an E6 is Cam Stone.
Now batting number 5, Caden Carter.
And that'll put him at first and second and bring up Caden Carter. The Wildcats went 5 innings with no errors, and we've had 2 in just the 6th. Double play, I think, ends the game. I think it's 8 after 6. And that's a breaking ball that never broke, stayed inside to Caden Carter for ball 1. Carter 0 for 2 on the day. He struck out twice. Struck out in the 2nd and struck out in the 4th. The 1-0 from Keaton. That's swung on and missed, strike 1.
Got some coaches over in the grandstand.
That away stand has slowly become more packed and packed as the game has gone on. There's a dribbler to Brookshire. He'll pick it up over to second for 1, on to first. They're not going to throw it, so they get the force out at second. 6-4 goes Cam Stone for out number 2. Carter over at first on a fielder's choice. Over to third goes Gaines, and that'll bring up Bryson Norman Jamil. Excuse me.
Bryson Norman Jamil.
So 2 outs, runners on the corners, 9-0. Wildcats lead it. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Courtesy runner over at first. Courtesy runner for the catcher. That'll be number 14. My roster didn't have numbers on it, so I'm not sure who that is. We do have a courtesy runner. Throw over to first, back in time. See if I can look at it real quick. Courtesy runner over at first. I don't have a 14 on the roster.
It's a good number.
First pitch from Keaton misses low, ball 1.
Real good number.
14? Were you number 14? I was always number 3 because I like Babe Ruth and Dale Earnhardt.
Had baseball and football.
The 1-0. Good breaking ball in the dirt, ball 2. Good stop behind the plate from Ben Gardner. I was 64 for football. That's just the number I was given freshman year, and I stuck with it my entire career playing football for no real reason.
He's going to be a lineman no matter what.
Sure. You telling me I don't have the body type to be a running back coach?
Oh, I would put you in at fullback.
Buddy.
Inside the 5-yard line.
We had one where I went to fullback, but I was just blocking.
That's it.
Yeah. The 2-1 for Keaton. Misses outside, ball 3. We had a play where I went in at fullback and was just blocking for our running back who went to Coastal Carolina. He was good, real good. Played linebacker for him. And we were on about the 3 or 4, and I got stuffed in the hole, and our running back ran over me and the dude I was blocking. 3-1 misses high, ball 4. So that'll load him up for Ethan Wilson. as that's going to spur Coach Bailey to come out of the dugout and talk to Maddox Keaton, depart some words of wisdom on his pitcher.
Have you ever seen one of them South Georgia teams? Let me see if I can remember the name of it. Something about dusting. No. Valdosta.
Valdosta? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've heard of them.
We played them. They were #1 in the nation for the second year in a row, and we got them.
Holy smokes,
about the
Coach.
7th or 8th game. End of the first quarter, it was 7-7.
Hey, that's not bad.
No. In the second quarter, it was like 21-7 their way. Ended up being 42-7.
Oh, goodness.
We was the only team in regular season to score on them.
I had all those hopes just dashed.
Oh, yeah.
Ethan Wilson steps in, hits it off the end of the bat over to Arrowwood. Arrowwood picks it up, drops it, flips it to Brookshire. And that will be out number 3. My goodness. We went a weird direction to get 3 outs there, but we eventually did, and Dutchtown didn't score any. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Need someplace to relax after a hard day? Sissy's Trackside Grill is just the place for you. Sissy's Trackside Grill is the perfect place to unwind, watch the game, and munch on some grub. Sissy's has everything you could ask for. Wings, burgers, pizza. They even have fish and chips for those British tourists making their way in Villa Rica. Sissy's was voted the best place for a Philly cheesesteak and best sports grill in West Georgia and was a finalist for best hamburger. So stop in at 14790 on 78 in Villa Rica and sample some of Sissy's fare. You ever wake up, slam some coffee, and still feel like your brain's in preseason form?
That's where we come in. We're the Morning Five, your daily dose of sports, sarcasm, and a whole lot of nonsense.
You mean shenanigans?
Bold predictions? Got them. Trash takes? Absolutely. Heated debates about concession stand rankings? You bet your nachos.
Exactly. We're breaking down the Braves' blunders, high school heroes, and why the Falcons might finally not ruin our fall.
It's sports talk the way fans actually do it. Catch the Morning Five weekday mornings wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. I want to remind you about all of our great sponsors. Villa Rica Wildcat Baseball in the playoffs is brought to you by the Pilgrim Law Group. Give them a call if you are having any legal issues. Surf Pro of Carrollton is Villa Rica's title sponsor for the regular season. Blackwater Technology, Villa Rica Inc. Action Chiropractic, Cardinal Financial. Villa Rica First Baptist Healthcare 316, Spa 316, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Sissy's Trackside Grill, West Georgia Insurance, Harper Trailer Sales, and the Morning Five podcast.
The Wildcats #1, Austin Wilson.
Austin Wilson will step into the box as our first batter here in the bottom of the 6th. Austin 3 for 3 on the day. He's got 2 singles. He's got a double. He's scored twice, and he's got 2 RBIs. As the lefty Austin Wilson steps into the box against the righty Antonio Stone for Dutchtown. First pitch to Austin Wilson. That's going to stay outside, ball 1. Wildcats need 1 to end it. It's 9-0, bottom of the 6th. And that is hit into right field and down for a base hit. That's a good way to start. Austin Wilson leads off the bottom of the 6th with a single. His 4th hit of the day. Man, Austin Wilson has been seeing the ball fantastically lately.
You said the 4th hit?
That's his 4th hit. Yes, sir. He's got 3 singles and a double.
Wow.
Yeah. He came into this game batting .338. I would have to bet that that's gone up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Tristan Arrowwood steps into the box.
Does he bunt?
I wouldn't think so. Throw back over to first. Head first slide from Wilson. Like I said, I want to get Tristan going for the playoffs. I don't want Tristan bunting. He's been in I'd say a mini slump as of late. I want to get his bat going as quickly as we can. I'd like his bat to be as hot as Henry Brookshire's. Because if these top 3, if Brookshire, Wilson, and Arrowwood can catch fire here in the playoffs, I think we can hang with just about anybody. First pitch in there for strike one. The home crowd didn't like that call too much. It was a little high, but
Yeah.
one of those borderline 50-50 calls. The 0-1, and that almost hits him. Ball one.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was that said that.
The usual suspect over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check the runner over at first. It's a good pickoff move, but back in time is Austin Wilson. The 1-1. That misses low in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate from Caden Carter. Ball 2 to Tristan. Tristan reached on an error in the fourth and came around and scored. He walked in the second and then popped up to shortstop in the first. Time called by the catcher. Antonio Stone steps off the back of the rubber. Arrowwood steps out of the box. Now back in. And the umpire telling the pitcher something. Came out from behind the catcher. Something about the time being called. The 2-1. That misses. Low and outside, ball 3. I wonder if time being called by the catcher there is considered a mound meeting. Because
Yes,
you're only
sir.
allowed one mound meeting per inning now.
Right.
So I wonder if that's it. The 3-1 swung on and missed by Tristan. And that'll be a 3-2 count. I wonder if that's what the umpire was just letting him know, like, hey, you can't have a players only mound visit now in this inning.
Right.
He burnt it. The payoff pitch. That's hit over on the right side. First baseman's going to pick it up. Tries to get to first base in front of Tristan Arrowwood. He does. Over to second goes Austin Wilson. That's sort of like a sack bunt.
Whack, 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 whack.
Now batting number 12, Ben Gardner.
The only bad part about that is it doesn't count as a sack bunt in the scorebook. But
No.
it's sort of, for all intents and purposes, it was a sack bunt.
Yep.
Ben Gardner will step into the box. Ben hit a sack fly in the fourth, got an RBI. Flew out to right before then and hit a line drive about as hard as you can at shortstop in the first. Misses outside, ball 1. Ben Gardner striking out his 62nd batter today in game 1 here. The 1-0. Curveball that misses inside, ball 2. That 62 was, from what we can tell, the single season record for most strikeouts in a single season by a Wildcat pitcher. Spin over to second, back in time was Austin Wilson. That's a good pickoff move from Antonio Stone. That's quick.
Yep.
As soon as he makes his mind up, he spins and gets rid of it. The 2-0. Check swing, didn't go. Ball misses high. Oh, Gardner ahead here, 3-0. Stone checks Wilson and delivers the 3-0. That misses low and outside, ball 4. So down to first goes Ben Gardner, which that run really doesn't matter.
Now batting number 5, Colby Holland.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner. No, we're not going to get a courtesy runner for Gardner. Ben gave him the thumbs up, and Coach Wade Bailey kind of waves Morgan Thompson off with a big smile. I'm going to bring up Colby Holland. Colby's been hit by a pitch twice.
He's about due for it. Just a single.
That's in the dirt. It's going to get away from the catcher. Everybody's going to advance 90 feet. Colby Holland ahead here, 1-0. As Coach Mike Best is saying something to Colby. Couldn't quite tell what he was trying to communicate. That misses high, ball 2. And I guess they're going to intentionally walk.
Yes, sir.
So they're going to intentionally walk Colby. Haven't seen that much this year, Coach.
Well, I mean, man, on second and third, you
one out. Yeah. Now you get the double play in play. Although the only bad part about that is Dylan Brad has got 3 RBIs already today. First pitch to Dylan misses outside.
Yeah, he walks him.
That's what I was about to say.
I think where the first baseman's playing.
In on the grass, trying to. Yeah, I don't know.
Left-handed.
Dylan hits this one out of play right behind us near the cul-de-sac for strike 1. And Dylan's already yanked one down the first base line hard.
Right.
That's kind of odd. Maybe third base I could understand playing on the grass, but if I was first base, I'd probably be playing at normal depth here. 1-1 count, bases juice. Dylan Brad up to bat. Brad a lefty. Stone kicks and delivers. That one misses low and outside, ball 2.
Does he got enough in him to walk?
Do what?
Does he got enough in him to walk? The pitcher?
Oof. I don't know.
Or the batter?
Now the shortstop's in on the grass.
All of them are in.
It's kind of weird they're not playing at double play depth. The 2-1. Dylan Brad puts a ride into this one in center field. Going back. And jumping, not making the catch is Kendrick Gaines. Everybody is safe. They go station to station. And the Wildcats, it should be ball game, right?
They did.
Did he call it? They did. That's going to be ball game. 10-0. Wildcats win game 1. We are going to take a break, and then we'll be back with your Don Rich Ford Player of the Game here in just a couple minutes. Once again, Wildcats win at 10-0 on Hometown Sports Media Network.
For over 50 years, man, that's a long time, Don Rich Ford has been West Georgia's trusted team when it comes to getting you where you need to go. From the tailgate to the ballpark, the gym to the game-winning drive. They've been helping local families hit the road with confidence for generations. With hometown service, commitment to quality, and deep roots in the West Georgia community, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica is proud to support all the athletes, fans, and families in our area. Don Rich Ford, where tradition meets the road. Right on Highway 61 in Villa Rica. Visit DonRichFord.com today.
Need someplace to relax after a hard day? Sissy's Trackside Grill is just the place for you. Sissy's Trackside Grill is the perfect place to unwind, watch the game, and munch on some grub. Sissy's has everything you could ask for. Wings, burgers, pizza. They even have fish and chips for those British tourists making their way in Villa Rica. Sissy's was voted the best place for a Philly cheesesteak and best sports grill in West Georgia and was a finalist for best hamburger. So stop in at 14790 on 78 in Villa Rica and sample some of Sissy's fare.
Need a trailer you can rely on? Visit Harper Trailer Sales, your source for quality utility, equipment, and cargo trailers. Locally trusted with great selection and friendly service. Harper Trailer Sales, hauling you where you need to go. Visit them online at harpertrailersales.com.
Feeling tight after the big game? That's your body telling you it's time for Action Chiropractic. From sore backs to stiff necks, their team will have you moving like a champion again. Action Chiropractic. Get back in action.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Your Don Rich Ford Players of the Game. We got 2 of them tonight. Dylan Brad is one of them. He went 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs. He had a triple in there, also added in a walk. Ben Gardner went 5 innings on the bump, giving up no earned runs and striking out 6. So your Don Rich Ford Players of the Game, Dylan Brad and Ben Gardner. I want to send a shout-out to Henry Brookshire also. Went 2 for 3 with 3 runs and an RBI. And Austin Wilson, who went 4 for 4 with 3 runs and 2 RBIs. All 4 of those young men played a fantastic game. Wildcats win it 10-0. We're going to take about a 15 to 20-minute break, and then we'll be back with Game 2 here on Hometown Sports Media Network.